a real shame.
What?
We put all these tires back away in the shop.
Michelin's are good for grip. They're also good for... Hey guys, today I'm hanging out with Shaun from Stinger Motorsport, and we're going to talk about what is it like to own your own race team, because that's literally what Shaun does now. He quit his corporate job and just plays with race cars and other fun toys all day long. We've got all his entire fleet of vehicles out here because we're doing a shoot initially, but I mean, look at this thing. You guys remember this from the off-road vlog? Here's Shaun. Shaun, say hi. Your voice just got really high.
It does that.
All right.
That happens when I get excited because I'm basically like 8 years old.
That happens to me too.
Body.
Yeah. So, all right. This is Shaun, Stinger Motorsport. We're going to go through all his vehicles and talk about what is it like to own a race team.
I'll tell you, it's a lot of fun, but there's a lot of hard work that people don't see. Yeah. Everybody thinks it's like the sexiest thing ever, like, and it's like, yeah, it's pretty awesome, but in the same right, they don't see the 80 hours in the shop and then all the work on the computer and working with partners and sponsors, and it's harder than it seems.
But let's talk about the fun stuff for now.
Oh, it's totally worth it.
It's totally worth it, right?
God,
yeah.
I mean,
all
look
right.
at all this stuff.
Yeah, okay.
It's clearly worth it.
Where do you want to start? Which one do you want to start with? Let's start with the little ones.
Right,
RCs?
So yeah, let's start with RC. So when I was a kid, I got into RC real heavy and just thought it was like the coolest thing ever. And then, I don't know, I guess in college and whatnot, I got out of it, and I, think they were lame back then. They were like, they'd run fast for like 5 minutes and then they'd...
And then batteries, yeah.
It was just lame. And then these days now with brushless motors and LiPo batteries, they run at full speed the whole time, and some of them...
Which one does 100?
Actually the boat will do like 85.
On water?
This one will do like 80. The 100 one is actually in Germany. We had it at the Nurburgring.
Oh yeah, okay.
And it's still there.
Oh,
so
did you forget it or something?
What's that?
Oh, Nurburgring.
No, oh yeah. By the way, Nurburgring.
Yes.
So yeah, I put that on an airplane and flew it to Germany, and we went with Tommy Kendall, and we went to the Nurburgring. So I went there. I used to work for Ford Performance. And I went there for yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
I went there for a Focus RS development drive, and I fell in love with the Nurburgring, and I was like, I have to bring my car here. And my buddies who were over there, they were like, yeah, we've heard 50 Americans say that. And then I actually did it, and they were like, oh, you're the first one who's actually ever done it.
Follow through.
Yeah, I did.
So tell me about this. It started off life as a regular Mustang GT.
I bought this car brand new, believe it or not.
Brand new.
It used to be my daily driver until things got out of hand.
So, all right. Quick rundown. What's happened to it?
So basically, the only thing it's a 2011.
Okay.
It started life as a GT.
All right.
Now it's effectively a Pirelli World Challenge car. Same spec that they used to run with the Boss 302Ss when they were full race modified.
Yeah.
So it's effectively exactly that spec, except for it doesn't have a dry sump oil system. It still has a wet sump.
Okay.
But, it's somewhere in the neighborhood of 550, 570 horsepower, somewhere in that range. And
significantly lighter.
Yeah, it's only about 3,400 pounds. But the trickiest thing on this car is from Cortex Racing, the rear axle is cambered.
What?
So it's a solid axle rear.
Okay.
Everybody knows these have solid axles.
Yep.
But Cortex Racing makes this thing where they take and you shorten the axle tubes, weld on a flange, and then you put CV joints on each end, and then you can change the camber and toe.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, it's freaking rad.
That's awesome.
And since we put that on the car, it's been untouchable. The car's won 32 out of 38.
Really?
Yeah, this car is kind of a badass. It makes me look good.
There we go.
So no, this car is evil. This is probably my favorite of them all. I've just got a crazy emotional attachment to this.
Okay.
Thing. So
gigantic wing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so
see,
about the wing.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Continue. Well,
yeah.
Signature and the fact that so many people put these stickers on their cars. Not many of them actually.
I know.
Took the car there.
Not only have I been there.
Yes.
The car's been there with me.
Wait,
and then,
did it go to Spa too?
It also did Spa when we were over there. So
sweet.
we did Spa Francorchamps. Because
so
I didn't, I'm from the States, right? I think that when somebody says it's in another country, it's like really far away.
Yeah.
No, it's 90 minutes away.
Oh,
so we were like, oh, hell yeah, we're running Spa.
Okay.
So, yeah. No,
wing. We're talking about the wing.
The big wing. So these giant end plates on the wing.
Yeah.
These are what we trim it for very little downforce, but these are for transitional stability.
Okay.
So high-speed corner changes, also so it doesn't eat crowds. You know, like when you're leaving Cars and Coffee, it keeps it straight, you know?
Yeah.
So,
crowd killer.
We get that all the time.
I got that too. So I had, see, like MGW.
Yep.
I had an MGW short throw ready for my 302 because the MT82 sucks, but this is now a Magnum XL.
Yeah, so you're right. The MT82 doesn't work at all. And we blew ours up and whatever. And we worked with Tremec and got a Magnum XL in there. So Magnum XL is they take the main transmission case of a Shelby GT500.
Okay.
The TR6060 main case. And then they take a tail shaft from a Viper and they put them together.
Whoa.
And so that makes a Magnum XL, and then that makes it a direct shift, so no more remote shifters.
No more grinding third gear lockouts and other BS,
No, this thing is wicked, and no matter what you do, you can't hurt it.
That's awesome.
So, you know, coming from MT82 world, it's awesome to not have to worry about your hand grenade of a transmission.
Yes. All right, so that's the Mustang actual race car. Now, Ultra 4.
All right, so
this is a world that I'm not as familiar with off-road. I've gone with you guys to the Holly off-road park a couple times.
Yep.
I need to see this thing in action,
so this is as crazy as off-road gets.
Okay.
So before there was Baja, you know, like the Baja 1000, Baja 500, those are trophy trucks, and they do go faster in the desert than this goes. However, for Ultra 4, which the most famous race, and people know it as King of the Hammers. So Hammers is a rock formation out in California, and whoever wins is the King of the Hammers.
Oh, okay.
But the deal is you got to go 100 and some mile an hour between obstacles, but then you've got to go up these rock obstacles that you're standing at the bottom and you're like, there's no way in hell I can climb up this. You want me to drive up this? And so a friend of mine that I used to work with at Ford Performance, he told me about it. He says, you got to come out and see it. It's like nothing you've ever seen. And you know, I've been fortunate to do a lot of automotive stuff, so I'm like, yeah, sure. I'll just watch some videos and I'll figure out what it's about. No, he was right. Until you go, you have no clue. So in other words, you're coming with us this year.
Oh, sounds good.
And so you have to do rock crawling and high-speed stuff at the exact same time. The crazy bypass shocks are off right now. They were getting rebuilt by Fox, so they normally go here. They look totally alien.
Okay.
So it's a 675 horsepower, 427 stroker. The only things on it from a major automaker.
Whoa. 675 horsepower.
Oh, come on, that's nothing.
Well, okay.
It sounds pretty good.
Yeah, it was loud when it started up early. We got to start it up in a second. Yeah.
And so the only things from a major automaker on the thing are the engine and the transmission, and neither of them are friggin' stock.
Okay.
But everything else is completely hand fabricated. It's completely custom.
Whoa.
So like even the axle housings are made by Spider Tracks.
Okay.
And they are completely hand fabricated. Everything is hand fabricated. And you see this, all the spare parts hanging out on it? Like there's spare axle shafts back there, over here. Spare power steering pump, spare drive shaft, spare half shaft.
Because when you break down in the middle of the desert or whatever.
And the rules say that nobody can bring you anything.
Oh.
So if you don't have it, you are running back to town.
Jeez. So you're carrying like
so that's why
a repair kit. That's pretty cool.
We even zip ties. Because if you can't fix it with duct tape, here's our duct tape roll.
Oh,
you gotta have duct tape and zip ties or you're screwed.
That's crazy.
So yeah, this thing's wild, and they don't even give us the track until a couple days before, and then you don't need that. That's not important. We get the track on a chip so that you can't pre-run it. So we only know what the track.
So there's no practicing.
Not really.
Not really.
A couple of days worth, but nothing major.
That's crazy.
So yeah. So this thing's wild.
That's awesome.
And then something else that's pretty cool. We were talking about RC a second ago.
The Mini.
They actually make a Mini-Me.
That's awesome.
So we put our livery on this. One of our sponsors is Horizon Hobby. They build this. Yep. And they're gonna make this so that you can buy it anywhere.
That's so cool.
So like that's a little Mini-Me.
Yeah, that's you. Should we tell them what we want to do? What my idea was? The off-road thing?
Oh, yes, we should.
We want to the Holly Off-Road Park. We were both up there, it was a couple weeks ago, this huge just off-road playground in Holly, Michigan. We're gonna make a trail for this to go on and then race it against a little mini one. So that'll be fun.
So you're gonna drive the mini one, I'm gonna drive the big one, and we're gonna see who comes out on top.
I've never driven an RC car like that, so I need practice.
I'm just a fat guy, so
okay, all right.
It'll be fine, you know.
675 horsepower. Ah, okay. All right, now the Ranger.
All right,
which I got a ride at this, and it almost like concussed me. It was.
Yeah, this thing's a little. Well, I mean, I just was going so slow. I mean.
Yes.
So this started life, believe it or not, as a Ranger in South Africa.
Yeah,
so
right-hand drive.
Yeah, it's a right-hand drive. It's a 2015 Ranger diesel.
Okay.
So they didn't sell that here in the States because they didn't start selling the Ranger here until 2018.
18, yep, I think.
19 model year, I think it was.
I don't remember. Most recent.
Either 18 or 19.
Correct.
But so this is not based on that. And then it had independent front suspension, so they cut all that off. and put a Dana 60 axle underneath it, which is like the same thing that is on an F450.
F450?
450.
Oh, Jesus, okay,
And,
which is like a tow truck at that point.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you're not going to hurt it, right?
No.
So,
you tried your best to hurt it, though.
I did, and it didn't really work.
No.
So it's got 40s on it, BFGs, crawlers, and then it's got a Dana 60 in the rear, full wide body, Fox suspension, bunch of off-road lights on it. It's got a tent. That's a tent on the back.
It's got a tent and a cooler in the back, right?
Oh, yeah,
a little
it's got
fridge.
An electric cooler from ARB.
Yeah.
So like it's powered, so it's like a little mini fridge. Here, hold on. It's like a mini fridge. So you can seriously like go off the grid with this thing.
Isn't this doing some competition?
Well, no, so it's called Ultimate Adventure.
Okay.
Four-wheel drive, Peterson's four-wheel drive magazine. They set up this like 1,200-mile journey through like impossible stuff. And this year it's in Alaska, and we're working to prep to try and get this ready for end of August.
Oh.
Yeah, right.
Got a month.
I know. So that we can take this for 1,200 miles across the Alaskan tundra.
And
you sleep in the truck. Like, you live in the truck.
Well,
it's not like there's hotels in the middle.
No, not in the middle of tundra in Alaska. So,
right?
I was helping to move it earlier. We were off-roading. We went through a giant mud puddle, and a lot of the outside came into the inside. See on the dash over there, it just kind of...
Yeah, so it turns out that the windshield seal at the top, it's not really a seal, it's just there for show.
The whole truck got covered in mud water, and it just started dripping.
Idea how that happened.
And then there's like 4-point harnesses in the back, which are critical.
And so did you see the roll cage is built in up above the...
Oh, whoa, that's pretty cool.
It's all hidden.
That's sweet. So it's underneath the headliner.
Under the headliner.
But
it has a full cage in it.
That's cool.
Isn't that cool?
Yes, that's very cool.
This thing's rad, and it's like it has anything you could ever need to get unstuck anywhere.
Okay, so can I try it out at Detroit Fort Fest?
Sure, absolutely.
Yes.
Fur
combination.
Fur. But no, this thing's awesome, man, and we're gonna do a little upgrading on it because it's not quite as quick as we would like.
Oh.
Because nothing's ever as quick as we would like. So for quick and truck, we use this. So this is my 94 Lightning.
Okay. This is as old as I am.
Yeah. I don't know who looks better. I don't know, man.
So some exciting things are happening to this.
Yeah, so this truck I've actually known since college. I went to college with the guy who had this, who's the original owner.
Oh, okay.
And this was the fastest thing at I went to Northwood University.
Oh, cool.
And I had the second fastest car. And this was the fastest car. So finally I bought it, so now I can say I had the fastest car in college. I chased this tailgate a lot in college. And so right now, this thing is still pretty rad. It's super clean. It has zero rust.
It looks pristine.
I mean, look at the seats.
Yeah, look. I was really shocked when I walked by it earlier. I was like, whoa.
It's like ridiculously clean, but it still has 130,000 miles on it.
Whoa.
And it came from Escanaba, Michigan in the UP.
Whoa.
But it has no rust. Yeah, figure that one out. It had seen rain twice before
So it was a little bit of a garage queen?
Yeah, but it's still got a lot of miles.
No, okay.
And then this is some vintage speed parts here.
Holy.
These were naturally aspirated 351s from the factory, but this one has a Kenny Bell on it, and it was put on in like 95 or 96. So like this was old school, super go fast.
That's cool.
However, it's
not fast enough.
No. So this makes 360 horsepower to the tire.
Okay.
Considering that it had 215 at the engine when it was new.
That's a lot.
That's pretty good.
Yes.
And it makes like 480 foot-pounds of torque.
Whoa!
But it only spins to like 5,000.
Okay.
So we're gonna replace this with an all aluminum with a billet block. Yeah, with a billet block, 351. It'll be punched out to 427. It's gonna make somewhere from 1,000 to 1,300, depending on which path we end up going with. We're probably gonna go with an F1R Pro Charger.
Okay.
And nitrous.
Okay.
And run it on some crazy high compression. Run it on Jungle Juice. You know, 110 octane gas, We're gonna go run some events like Cletus and Cars and their burnout competitions and roll racing and
So I've driven a stock, whatever the next generation of Lightning was.
Yeah.
And it couldn't put the power down because there's no weight in the back.
Did you see the traction bars?
You're gonna like quintuple the horse.
Go look at the traction bars. They're like half the length of the truck.
Oh Jesus.
Go under right there, for the front. No, front of
right there. Right there.
Look down. Look at how long they are.
Okay.
So no, we're gonna put a big bad Michelin back there, like a Cup 2 or something.
Okay.
And have it be like a 355.
Oh Jesus.
And
why don't I just run like a slick or something?
Because I still want to drive it on the street a bit. I mean, if not, we can put our road race slicks on it. Why not?
Or just
you know what?
go
I didn't
radial.
Even think of that.
You could. I mean.
Yeah, because BFG makes drag radials too, but I think that's going to be a little bit of power for that.
Jesus. All right.
Yeah. So this thing's pretty cool. So this is we call this Evil Shop Truck Senior. Because it's older.
Yes.
Because the black truck right
Junior.
there, that's Evil Shop Truck. So
this is how you make a Raptor look weak.
Yeah. So this is a 4-inch lift on 37-inch BFG mud tires. This is actually my daily now because, as you can see, I have a problem with turning daily drivers into crazy things.
Yes. This at one point was also a daily driver.
Drove it every day to work, man. And so this here has got the latest and greatest from all of our partners on it. It has a prototype kicker sound system in it that makes it sound like the artist is coming from the windshield and stuff. Oh, it's super cool. You know, we got LED lights all over it. It's got Raptor seats in it, Raptor steering wheel. It's got the Lariat graphics on it, Fox shocks, method wheels. Oh, it's so dirty in there. Oh,
daily driver.
Oh. Daily driver life. Ugh, gross.
I want to show people what you did to it though, because you decided to take it rock crawling.
Yep.
Up at the at Holly.
And it did really well too, by the way. Until I center punched the bumper.
But then you had to crawl around.
Yeah. So here's the best part. So I pushed the bumper into the tire and immobilized this thing at the rock crawl thing. So I had to walk back, get the bomber, drive the bomber over there, take the winch line, pull it on here, and yank the bumper back out so I had to use the race truck to rescue the tow vehicle.
Yes.
I need one of those stickers that says, "Remember, stupid, you have to drive this home."
Exactly.
I seriously need one of those. So this thing is, it's got a 3.5 EcoBoost. It's turned up to 22.5 pounds of boost.
Okay.
It's got Corsa exhaust on it. It's got a K&N intake. It boogies down. It surprises a lot of people, even with these big tires. Right?
Yeah.
Because these big tires zap power.
Yeah.
Not a lot of Mustangs. Lufthansa cargo. Yeah. Not a lot of cars have airline cargo tags.
Yes. On them. This has gone to Europe, which not many Mustangs can say.
That one's a little zippier.
Yeah, I do. Airbag just gone. No, you don't need that.
We don't need no stinking airbags.
No. All right, the Ultra 4.
Now, this one sounds probably the coolest.
No, it was. I was shocked. I was like, what the hell?
So it actually goes into a single exhaust because of packaging.
Oh.
But it goes into a single 5-inch. So it's kind of rowdy.
So it's like a sewer pipe that's coming out the back. Where's the even exit?
Passenger, underneath the passenger seat.
I'm just gonna go over here. It's loud in every direction. Whoa! That thing is sick!
Got a little idle front to it.
Yeah. Sounds like a big cam in it or something.
It does have a pretty big cam.
Yeah. So there you go. That is what it's like to have your own race team full of race cars, off-road, Ultra 4 for King of the Hammers, and then this, I don't even know what you classify this thing as. Just
awesome.
Awesome, badass off-road truck. This is Sean. Check out
take Eddie for a ride in this.
And this?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Right now?
Right. Why not?
Let's go.
And then feet first.
That's pretty cool, actually. That is how you get into an Ultra 4.
That was actually pretty graceful for your first time.
Yeah, and I'm tall. Oh boy.
Best part is things that look like they're huge.
Yeah?
Yeah, they're not so huge.
Oh, all right, that is what it's like to own your own race team. Check out Shaun, we'll link it below, Stinger Motorsport. Yep. Working on growing his YouTube channel. We're gonna be doing a lot of fun stuff together.
A lot of cool stuff in the Detroit area, man.
Yes, we're gonna go off-roading, we're gonna do race car things, we're
going to King of the Hammers, is what you and I are doing.
All right, I guess I'm gonna go to King of Hammers.
Going to King of Hammers.
All right, that sounds like it'll be awesome. Check out the link below. Hope you guys like this video. Thanks for watching.
Woo!